Not again. No, it's fine, Sammy. I'll get the shutters. You just stay in bed. Conserve what little strength you have left. I mean it, Sammy. You've been like this for days now. Until I can figure out what's wrong with you, you're not moving a single inch out of our bed. Look at you. You're drenched in sweat again. Wait here. I'll get another washcloth for you. All right. Come lay your head on my lap and I'll clean you off a bit. Sammy? Sammy. Stay awake, okay? I can see the light in your eyes fading in and out. It's scary. I know it's hard. I know. Just please try to stay awake a little longer. This winter has been so unforgiving. Usually there's some men in town who would come and patch up the holes in the roof and make sure that the windows were secure, but ever since the town found out I was keeping you here, they've been less accommodating to me. I guess helping your fellow man doesn't count for anything when they aren't the same as you. No, Sammy, don't apologize. If this is the fate that I have to suffer for taking you in, then it's fine with me. I still don't regret a single second of the time we've spent together. Yes, I can stroke your hair if you'd like. No, it doesn't feel strange at all. Yes, even with your broken horn. You're just as perfect as you've always been. I only wish I knew how to help you better. Without knowing how to cure whatever it is that's making you this ill, all I can do is make sure that you're comfortable. Luckily, I got most of our groceries before the townsfolk started to shun us. I should be able to make just about anything you want. You'd rather I stay in bed with you? Okay then, whatever helps you get better, Sammy. I just wish I knew what made you sick. I've been reading in my books, but they don't have anything on demon illness. If anything, they teach how to cause it, not cure it. We humans can be such cruel creatures, can't we? I can understand why your brothers sent you here to terrorize us. Just a selfish bunch looking out for only ourselves. But now I guess your brothers have just decided to take it on themselves. I've heard that they've taken refuge in the forests around town. I feel like I can hear them whenever the wind blows. It's like voices in my head calling me to the forest, but I know better than to follow them. I don't know what it is, but it's as if your brothers are whispering in the ears of everyone in town, playing with their minds. No, I don't think they've hurt anyone, but that's what makes it all the more confusing. The townspeople are changing, getting more aggressive. Not only have they turned on me and you, but now they're even turning on each other. It's only a matter of time before it all boils over. Yes, I suppose we should change the subject. What's my brother like? Well, he's not very much like your brothers at all, that's for sure. Honestly, he's a lot like you. Kind and gentle. Even to a fault sometimes. He was an easy target for all the bigger kids to bully when we were younger. He'd tell adults what was happening and they'd just tell him to toughen up and hit back, or even worse, hurt them before they could hurt him. But he just didn't see the point in fighting fire with fire. I didn't get it, and I hated seeing him hurt. Just like I hate seeing you get hurt. It would just make me so angry how the kids would pick on him, just because he was weak. I'd often fight his bullies behind his back because I just couldn't take the fact that they'd get away with hurting my brother. One night I got caught beating up a merchant's son, and I was forced to help out in the church as punishment. While I was there, I would hear all the priests and nuns say things that sounded just like what my brother would say. Things about being kind to others and how vengeance and violence are an endless cycle. In the end, I guess I joined the convent because I just wanted to be like my brother. Even when they sent me away to this small town, he just smiled and said that leaving me wasn't goodbye, and that he's always with me. Yes, I do miss him sometimes, but I know he'd be happy to see me now, taking care of you. I know he would have done the same thing. He would always tell me to look past the surface of people. I guess that's why I was so comfortable taking you in. Horns, claws, and all. I think that's the one thing that will always astound me about humans, as selfish as we may be. When we find something we care about, we'll fight for it to the very end. Whether it's to protect our home from a so-called evil demon, or to protect someone weak from a world that seems to only want to hurt them. We'll do whatever we can to succeed. But maybe that's just more selfishness, though. Maybe we all just want to believe that we did the right thing in the end. That there will be something good for us at the end of it all. That's what the word teaches us anyway. That if we do the right thing in this life, we'll be rewarded for it later in heaven. And that's why no matter how the townspeople may treat us, no matter how angry I may get at them for how they treat you, I'll always pray for them. I won't give up on humanity so easily. I know this will pass. I may not know how, but I just know it will. I pray for the souls of everyone I've ever met. I pray for the town, the other nuns back at the convent, my brother, and even you. Yes, you too. You're deserving of blessings too, Sammy, even if you don't believe that you are. Yes, Sammy, I do think that, when the time comes, you can go to heaven with me. I think the doors will be open just as wide for you as they would be for me or anyone else. You've got so much kindness in your heart, I'm sure you'd make it there easily. It's what's inside of you that counts. The intention to do good. But that's talk for another night, Sammy. Neither of us are going to heaven anytime soon. We've got too much work to do here in this world. And until we're done with what we have to do in this world, I plan on staying by your side. Now, I can tell you're starting to get sleepy. I might have gone on a bit too long. I guess just seeing you so comfortable made me feel comfortable. I'm sorry. I like talking with you too, Sammy. But you need rest. I'll find a way to heal you. I promise I will. But for now, why don't you just get some rest?